Here, childlikeness is itself also regard for children, because it's
Hmm.
not just about being childlike. To be childlike, as we always see in children, is to be very open to and amenable to other children, to
Yeah.
be concerned about them, to see yourself in them. I'm always amazed at how just phenomenally capable children are when they're utter strangers to each other, to find one another in a crowd of adults and to see that there is the promise of at least a good time while we
Hmm.
have to sit around with these miserable, boring adults. So I love that. But obviously, it extends further to where the childlikeness, I would say, takes shape as you do not want to give up on the delight that you experience in the other child. You will give up everything to be able to retain that joy and to be together and to play together infinitely. And so, in the face of any temptation, Jesus says that you have to give up on that relationship, whether because you've been offended or because you think there's something else that's more important. Any sacrifice is actually worthy, even of your own body, to be able to remain invested in that other person. So I think that this gives us a kind of window into childlikeness, not just as we sometimes reduce it to, right, which is like humility or innocence or something along those lines. The children of the Mysterious Benedict Society do not fit that kind of pathetic ideal of children either. Childlikeness is about relational commitment, especially to one another. And obviously, I think this especially plays out in the form of play, that way of encountering each other and being a source of delight to each other is just inexhaustible. And that's what Jesus seems to me to harness, to try to express to the disciples with all of their ambition for greatness with what they're going to establish in Jerusalem, for the way that the light that is coming from heaven will actually inspire them and bring about the blessings that God has promised with the kingdom, is this form of utter investment in one another and an inexhaustible desire to maintain the play that is involved in human relationships, even when they have to navigate all kinds of difficulty and even when that can be very costly.